All right, we're ready.
Fantastic. We are live. Guys, welcome. It is another Wednesday night, and we're here again to share about our online business. My name is Jasmine. I'm here in the UK. I'm a retired veteran. I've served 25 years in the British Army, and I'm now running my online business from the comfort of my home. I'm married with two children, and yes, here living in the UK, originally from Jamaica. So, yes, I'm from the Caribbean, a yardie, and I'm here running my online business. Guys, this is a great opportunity, and you're going to hear a lot more about this online business. And tonight we have an amazing guest on, and I'm going to introduce Omar, who's going to tell you a little bit about himself, followed by Michelle, who's here with me, my amazing accountability time after time. So, Omar, over to you, Omar.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. My name is Omar Kharshto. I'm originally from Morocco. I live here in the United States, USA, Florida, with my family over 20 years. I'm a father of three kids. My background mostly was in sales and marketing, and I do have few businesses, small business to keep up with my bills and keep up with this expensive life. I've been in my online business almost right now 3 years. I love it. I'm in, and I got everything I need in this business: support, tools, training, team, community, anything anybody wants and is looking for to have a good life. Yeah, back to you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Omar. And Omar just summarized what the business is about and some of the resources that we have, because we give you everything to run your online business. This online business was designed for beginners in mind, and so rightly so. Just like he said, we've got a team, a community, a platform. We've got a blueprint, guys, that you've never seen before and you're not going to see anywhere else. It's not very common, but it's an amazing opportunity. Michelle and I have been doing this now for 2 years. So I'm going to introduce you now to Michelle, who will tell you a little bit about herself.
All right, listen. Most of you already know me, but let me reintroduce myself. I'm Michelle, Jamaican, from the fruit to the root, from you hear the accent. I'm a mom of two grown children. I'm a woman of God. I'm a successful online digital business owner. I've been running for 2 successful years now, thanks be to God. And I'm also a CNA, which I've been doing it for a good job now. And, running this business, I always say this for the ones who always hear me say it, that I love it and I am loving the journey, because it has bring out the purpose within me that I didn't know that I have. And it having me doing things that I didn't know that I can do. So in a nutshell, it is having me, what would I say? Giving me that empowerment, then, if it's safe for me to say that. So therefore, we are here time after time to let you guys know that if we can do it, and our guest right here, Omar, who is from Morocco, right? He's all the way on the other side of the world, and we're on the other side of the world, but we're living in the United States, and my business partner, she said, is living in the UK. If we can do it, so can you. Back over to you, Jasmine.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, guys, we are back again. We bring you a guest time after time, Michelle and I. And when we don't bring you a guest, we always discuss an amazing topic, whether it's your fear, whether it's social media tools, whether it's mindset, or whatever you need to start your online business. But tonight we have an amazing guest again. Omar, thank you for joining us. So we're going to now put you in the hot seat, Omar, because we have 3 questions to ask you. Our first question we're going to ask you, Omar, is how and why you started this online business. So yeah, just share with our audience.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank everyone who's watching right now us live from all over the world. And I always tell people we are here, and with my business partner leads from others part of the world to answer questions. The questions we get all the time on Messenger, on WhatsApp about this business. So many questions, so many people that are out there, fanciers, they want to take that, they don't take action, but they still wondering what's this for, how we can start this business, how and why. First of all, why I start this business? The reason everyone, when he came to as immigrant, when I came here the first time to America, I thought the life is easier and I can achieve and reach my goals easily right away. But the truth is, the life is expensive. Yeah, of course, there's so many opportunities you can take advantage of, but the problem, you have to work hard for this. All of us, we know, of course, what's happened in COVID-19. Most of us, we lost our jobs, and that was really a big wake-up call for everyone, especially for me as well, as I had a family to support. Jobs, they're not anymore secure, so we should do something else. We should have another plan B. Plan B is to get an extra income. So I was looking around before, prior to this, the business. I used to have another online business, but it wasn't really something that attracted me too much. We have to pay fee every month, and there's no support as expected. There's no training that we should follow, even though I was doing it because I know I did something else. One time I was looking, I mean, scrolling up on my YouTube, I saw ad person that's come out. He's talking about something called online business model, exclusive, different from others. I was curious, and I hit there into my email. I watched the webinar, and he was talking about something like legit business has everything on it in business box. I really reach out the guy right away. See what's going on with this business. Tell me what's exactly what the truth about this business. He sent me another link. I found that the business has everything you need, everything someone is need. So I know people are skeptical about online stuff. I know people, they're worried. I've been there as well. But you know what? If you don't take action, you stay there as job, I mean, taker, as job, as employee for your life. You know what I'm saying? There's always good stuff online. So I saw the business, I jumped into it, I love it, I found what I want to, you know what I'm saying? And I see income, as a matter of fact, I see everything. Last year, I was able to take my family overseas to Morocco. We spent a couple of times, beautiful times there. And I encourage everyone else there. I know life is not as it is to be. One job is not enough. Two jobs, you will waste your time, your family time, your health. You miss a lot of milestones, a lot of graduation with kids. So it's high time to do something else. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if you have plan A as job, do plan B as or something, you get an income at least to secure your life and your kids' life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in so far over almost 3 years. I love it. The training is so far is very easy. You have a lot of tools we have you to use. The best thing of this business, as I said, I used to have before that one, the support we have from is global. As you mentioned, as you see right now, we have these beautiful ladies from all over the world, and anything you need once you join the business, you're not by yourself. You are with the community, you're with your family, you have your friends to support you to grow up in the business step by step, and you will never be alone by yourself. Someone always is with you, mentors, coaches, members from all over the world. Back to you.
Wow, amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you've said something that Michelle says a lot of the times. She always highlights the community spirit. You're never on your own. And I'm glad you've mentioned that. I'm glad you've mentioned about, other businesses, but what ours has and some of the key features. So no, thank you so much for sharing that, Omar. So I'm going to hand over to Michelle, who's going to put you back in the hot seat, Omar, and pose the next question that we have for you.
All right, Omar, that was so good. And let me piggyback just a little bit before I ask the next question. When you said you tried other business before, we have had guests that come on and say the same thing and doesn't work. And when they do the comparison between that business, whether online or a brick and mortar, this one stands out and this one is more rooted and the foundation is sturdy and strong. So you know what? Because I think Jasmine have a similar thing too. I was doing research as well, right? And is that nothing compared to this? You know what? Yeah, I feel a sentiment on that one. Can I get the next question, please? Okay, so Omar, the next one is share some of the challenges you face while running your online business and maybe like how you overcome them.
Well, as of course, remember one thing, as we all came from one same thing, which is the background of having a job. So when you come from a job, you knew that you wake up early morning to get your job, and you done that's it from 7 to 3, whatever, or what is shift you work out, and you leave your job that you finish. You know what I'm saying? Business is something different. One of those challenges I got through my business is there is so many information overloaded there. You know what I'm saying? I know myself, As I said, when you do your job, you come home, you relax, that's it. You forget about something else for your manager at your job. Now,
Yeah.
when you're in business, well, first time when I started, I see so many information there. You know what I'm saying? Courses, Zoom meeting, classes have to attend, group. I mean, to ask about business. It's like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? How we can start, how we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell my this is happens when you have mentorship in this business.
Mm-hmm.
Tell my mentor and reach out to me. He said, what's going on in this business? How we can do this? You know, he said, okay, no, Omar, take it easy and do everything step by step. That's something I
Yes.
always listen
Mm-hmm.
to my mentor. I'm doing it. I'm telling other people who join with me as well, step by step and relax.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is lack of clarity and sometimes like direction. With when you join, when I joined the first time, it's like, what should you do? Is it something you can do? Is it this the right thing to do? Plan to do? I'm scared because the first time. I'm saying, as I said,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
remember you have it's a business. You invest your time, your money. So you're looking to get something fast and get money. You know what I'm saying? The third thing I remember is the mindset. Mindset, it feels like a self-doubt, which is again, it's normal, totally fine to be skeptical the first time,
Mm-hmm.
totally like
Mm-hmm.
normal. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what if I fail? What people they will tell me about this business? I mean, how can do this? You know what I'm saying? I was like, is this something good for me? So because again, when you come from a job mindset, it's not business mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Most people they stop right away because they don't take advantage. They don't give self another opportunity, another chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I remember I had is time management. Uh, Time management, because sometimes like when I can do this business, how I can do this business, what time. I found out that if you have 15, 20 minutes a day, and you can anytime between. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, at night. That's why this is the beauty of this business is all in this your computer, internet. You can do it from Morocco. You can do it from anywhere. You can do it anywhere in the world as long as you have the internet. I found out that it's not something you have to do something 3 5 hours a day. As long as you get plugged in, you stay there. You get with computer on and you get follow the training and stuff within 15 20 minutes on daily basis. You're good to go. You don't have to put like 5 6 hours a day or something. You know what I'm saying? Something else that I found as a challenge is how it can be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because anything in the life, if you're not really consistent, you're not going to follow it. You're not going to get there and reach out to your goals. I was thinking in the business, you get rich right away. You get right, you get it's not something you get rich right away. You don't have to work on it and be patient and spend on time learning. Something else I was uh, what has challenged us actually is fear of showing up online because we are doing attraction marketing. Okay, attraction marketing meaning you have to go always, not always if you want to, online, doing online posting videos, doing like this, for example, going live like this, for example. But with time, with training, with our business partners, now we feel like normal going online. We feel like going easy, no problem. It's practice. That's what myself practice, practice, practice. Anything in this life, repetition is the mother of the success. Once you put something in your life, whatever, even in your job, for example, when you go first on our job, if you don't practice all the time, you do something, it's easy for you. If you don't practice it, if you don't do it at the same time all the time, you don't really get at it. So I found out it's okay, no problem. As long as you practice, it'll be okay. But the truth is, ladies, is every successful online business out there has faced the same challenges. But you know what? The difference is they don't quit. They learn. They stay focused. They stay consistent. That's why they are successful. And what this is what it always people. You know what I'm saying? Stay there. Stay consistent. Don't give up whatsoever. Even though without business, for example, even off businesses, for example, in your store you have, whatever you have, coffee shop, If you don't consistent, for example, if you don't stay, you learn from your business, for example, you don't work for it, you don't stay patient, you're not going to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? So many challenges everywhere in our life, in our business. So if you don't know how to overcome these challenges and be patient and pretend and predict that's always a good life there, you will stop. If we stop, if you don't take action, we'll be where we are for whole life. You know what I'm saying? And again, if you have a job, for example, I tell all people, for example, if you do your job, you be whole your life worker for someone else. You are building dream for someone else. If you don't take action yourself right now, you remain there. If you don't do it today, when? If you don't have some plan B, for example, one day probably you risk your job, and probably they will fire you. You get something, it's a problem in your job, medical problems, whatever, and you get out there stuck. So get something, whatever it is, and learn the business, stay consistent, don't have problems, and you will get there one day for sure. Yeah. Back to you.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing, Omar. Thank you so, so much. You've covered so much. You've talked about time management, which is key, so, so important. You've talked about mindset, consistency, all these things that, people might be concerned about. You're right, but you're so right. We do get this in any job, but we have to change our thinking from an employee mentality to you're the CEO, you're the boss, changing to that mentality. It's not easy, but overcoming these challenges is so worth it. When you can have your vision board and see where this business is likely to take you, these challenges, you're right, they're easily overcome. So thank you so, so much, for sharing this with us. Normally I hear 2 or 3, but you've covered so many things, which is so nicely. So no, thank you so much. Amazing. Michelle, over to you. Any final thoughts? And then the final question, we'll have Omar back in the hot seat.
Yeah. Omar, you said a lot of stuff, but this that you said grabs me because I've never heard it before. I'm gonna repeat it. So you can correct me if I didn't get it right, okay? You said repetition is the mother of what? Success?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Yes,
And
really good.
And I never thought of
A
it
lovely
before.
quote, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lovely quote. I'm gonna put it on few of my my videos because no, for real. And here's sitting and looking back at it, it's true because if we've been doing this business, but for 2 years, you for 3 years, right, Omar?
Yeah.
And then these things that we do, like we do this like every Wednesday. You get what I'm saying? We are getting better and better at it.
Yes.
And that's a part of our success and our growth in this business. And I've never really looked at it that way. You know what, Omar? Thank you for the quote. See? I make sure I write it on my sticky pad. I'm gonna stick it right here on my desk.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
So we come on this Go Live, and guys, you see, we're even learning from each other. How amazing!
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh wow! Thank you.
Back over to you, Jasmine.
Fantastic. So you're back in the hot seat, no, Omar, for the final question, right? So you mentioned that you've been doing this business. You said it's for 3 years. How would you encourage somebody to start their online business?
Well, it's high time to do something. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, listen, okay, so many people reach out to us, as you know, through Messenger and WhatsApp. Is it legit? Is it a scam? Is it how much I can make? I'm not really good in marketing. I'm not really good in computer. My English is not really good. So all those excuses I can see myself, as you said, because I told people, listen, if you want to do change in your life, if you bring something for your family, not for you, because the best thing with this business, I always mention to my team is, you build this business for yourself and your family after this. You leave a legacy to your family after this. If you take advantage, like leap right now, and do something for your family, you will stay as who you are all the time. I told, listen, their business doesn't require any skills. Very basic English on our training, especially with node updates right now with AI. Anybody can do it. I see people from all over the world, from Mexico, from Philippines, Vietnam, all over the world. They have no English at all. But you know what? They have their mindset. They know this will change their mind. They know this will change their life, because they know they've been in job, nurses, whatever, truck drivers, whatever they are, for many years, and they're still in the same level of life. And they know if this business, they put time on it, and they work for it, and they're patient, they will change one time their life. So if it's not now, probably after 3, 4, 5 years. So not skills needed, not really computer skills. I mean, not marketing stuff, because we have courses everybody can do. The best thing of I told other people is say, by yourself. When I give you like a big business like this in a box, and this is yours, and do it by yourself, figure out the solution by yourself. It's up to you. No, when I said the first time, I was like the same thing. I was like worried. I was like, so many information, so many things to do. My mentor reached out to me. He said, Omar, listen, don't worry. You're not by yourself. We have community. I see that by myself. When I started the first time, I had a problem doing my Google ad and stuff. And guess what's happened? I was figure out the problem. I talked to my mentor, to my coaches, to anyone else, our community. One night, I have a group chat that we are, and I posted my problem there. I remember it was like 1 o'clock in the morning here in the United States. I get answer from a lady from UK. I never seen her. I never seen her at all. Samir or something. I remember, I still have her name. This is Omar. How are you? I see what's going on. Do this. So how this support is, how this community is. You get to know friends from all over the world. So you're not by yourself. That's what people. Number one, you're not by yourself. Number two, I told people take other people. They ask questions again. What do they do? I said take action. Take action. If you run this business, what do you want to do? You want to stay again for your whole life in your job? Take action, because you have everything here. You have training. You have people that can help you out. You have your mentor that's unlimited. As a matter of fact, when I started the previous business, before that business, I don't have a mentor. I try to figure out everything by myself. And the best thing is we have support when it comes to Zoom meeting. We have all the time, like this, for example. We have also like courses. We have mastermind. You get to know your business. You get to see other people from all over the world. It's not by yourself. And anytime you have any questions, any problems, you jump into it and you learn from other people. They've been before and they are really successful right now. One thing I will tell people again, don't waste time. Don't waste time, because we are here right now. Here you see us, and it's growing up, this business. When I started, it was almost like 80,000 people right now. Almost 300,000 people. So it's not something you can scale off. When you see people on Facebook, on YouTube with their families, they talk. Come on, it's not scam anymore. Take action right now. Don't waste your time. Again, I really feel bad how people, they are committed and they have patience to work a job for 20, 30 years and build up other ones' dreams, make other people, their bosses, wealthier and wealthier, and they can have 4 or 5 years build their own business for themselves. Again, if it's not for themselves, for their families. Mm-hmm. And we see that, I'm saying, most of us, when you start the business, with like war, what's going on and stuff, now we see lots of people, because of this business, they quit their jobs. They know they just work from home. Because this business, they have an extra income. They still have their job, but they have an extra income. Because of this business, they can afford to go on vacation. They can afford to go to buy whatever they want. Because of this business, they earn trust in themselves, confidence. Like this going online, for example, sharing the knowledge. Owning, talking to other people, learning from other people. You know what I'm saying, and it's not because of just income. There is growth on personal level as well. And if somebody wants to grow up in his life and her life, I personally, I invite her to join our business anytime. Ask questions, ask ladies anywhere in the world, and trust me, you will never regret joining us this business at all. Thank you, ladies.
Wow, amazing. Omar, you've summarized so many key things why people should be starting their online business, stepping out of their comfort zone. You know, this is a legacy that we're building. You're so right. And if we can get up every day and put so much effort into someone else's legacy and business, why not into ourselves? So thank you so much for sharing that. Michelle, I'm going to hand over to you just for any final points and then I'll wrap up. Thank you.
Yes, Omar, you said, oh my God, listen, you like you give me an air filled, right? But this stands out to me what you said, right? Because after all that you said, there's not much left to say. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna read a quote from Jimmy Buffett, and I'm gonna turn it over to Jasmine. You said this business doesn't require no any skill.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But you know what I realize? Even though it doesn't require any skill, it brings out the skill in you.
Yeah.
And that's, and because you will hear persons when they're giving their testimony about how they started and their journey and where they reach now, you know, the milestone that they reach, they will say that they didn't know they could do the things that they do, right? They didn't know. And I always say this, all of us was born with something that is inside to give. You just need somebody or something to pull it out. And I say this constantly. This business is one of the things that will pull that purpose and that skill out of you. And I'm going to die on that hill. I will say it all the time. So when you say that, Omar, I could shake your hand for that. It doesn't require no special skill, but one thing for certain, two things for sure, it will pull that skill out of you that you have, that you didn't know that was there, that was buried, that was dormant, or that was sleeping. I can attest to that, right? Let me just read this quote quickly and then back over to you, Jasmine. So this is a quote from Jimmy Buffett. He says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination, right? Whoever is listening, it's time for you to adjust your sails because your destination is ahead, but you are lagging behind because of maybe fear, because of skepticism, or whatever it is that you have going on in your life. Back over to you, Jasmine.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Omar, thank you. Thank you for those wise words. Thank you for sharing your experience with our viewers. Michelle, thank you so much for being here week after week with me. You guys have summarized, you know, a lot of things what our online business is about. Guys, we are online mentors. We own our online business and we have changed our mindset from an employee mindset to an employer and boss mentality. So guys, the capacity to learn is really a gift, right? The ability to learn is a skill, but the willingness to learn and to change is really a choice. So we leave it over to you. The ball is now in your court. For those that are watching, you have a choice to make your life better, to make changes, you know, not just financial, but good changes for the future with a business that has everybody in mind, from beginners to people who have been doing this for some time, right? So thank you so much for watching us wherever you are, whether it was morning time, day, evening, or night, or for those that are going to watch this replay. Thank you so much for joining us. And now we leave the choice over to you. All righty. Omar and Michelle, please stay on. I'll end the go live and we'll just say bye to our viewers for now. Guys, take care. Goodbye and walk good.
See ya. Bye-bye.